If you tried to buy a home last year, you know better than anyone just how crazy things got. There simply weren't enough homes for sale, and there were way more buyers than there were homes. And this created an absolute frenzy in the real estate world. But thankfully, this is starting to change. So in this video, I'll share with you what's changed and why right now might be the right time to get back out and start your home search again. Hi, my name is Casey and I'm a local realtor. And on this channel, I share information and tips about the local housing market. And my goal is to help people understand what's actually going on in the real estate market so they can make the best decisions when it comes to buying or selling a home. So if you find the information helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit the like and subscribe buttons below. Okay, so let's get started. There's a lot going on right now in the housing market. You can't go through a day without hearing that the market is going to crash or that interest rates have skyrocketed. And the truth is, we are seeing changes. But it's not all bad news, and here's why. During the past year and a half, the real estate market has been absolutely crazy. As soon as a home would come on the market, people were lining up to see it. If there was an open house, there was a line out the door and down the street. If they were accepting appointments to view a home, you were only given a 15-minute time slot to view it. And every 15-minute time slot would be booked up for the entire weekend. So that meant that in an 8-hour day, 32 groups of buyers would view one single home. And with showings on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that means 96 buyers had now viewed the exact same home. And by the end of the weekend, every home had received multiple offers. And not just one or two offers. In most cases, we were seeing 25 to 30 offers on every home. And the offers weren't at the asking price either. If you didn't offer significantly over the asking price, you simply weren't considered. And in our community, it wasn't uncommon for buyers to be offering $50,000 over the asking price. And even then, it didn't mean you'd actually get the home either. So I understand why buyers gave up. The process was completely out of control, and searching for a home had become frustrating and exhausting. But things are definitely changing, and there's finally some good news for those looking to buy a home. As an agent, we take buyers out in the community to see homes almost every day. So let me share with you what we're seeing in today's real estate market. First, there are definitely more homes for sale right now. I think this is because many homeowners realize that prices may have peaked. But buyers do have more homes to choose from in today's market. Buyers can be more selective, and they aren't having to settle for just any home that comes on the market either. They can actually look at several homes and pick one that's right for them. So it's a much better situation for buyers. Next, the amount of competition has dropped significantly. The market really was out of control before, and it was almost impossible to get an offer accepted. So it's easy to see why buyers got tired of trying and simply gave up. But when we go out in the community now to show homes, we're not seeing long lines at open houses anymore. And when we try to schedule an appointment to show a home, we can pretty much choose any day and time that we'd like. And when it comes to submitting an offer, we're in a much better position to negotiate with the seller too. We're not in crazy bidding wars anymore either. We're actually able to ask for things that help a buyer, like time to conduct a home inspection or time for the lender to do an appraisal. And this is giving back some of the power to buyers. Now, some people will argue that interest rates are higher, and it's true, they are. And others say they're waiting for the market to crash. The problem with that is no one knows for sure if it actually will. But what is important to realize is we're not offering $30,000, $40,000, or even $50,000 over the asking price anymore. So buyers are purchasing homes for much less now. Plus, we're including an appraisal contingency in offers again too. So what does that mean? Well, if an appraiser comes out and determines the value of the home is less than what we offered, we can now go back to the seller and negotiate the price. And if we can't come to an agreement, then we simply go look for another home. But this is something that most buyers gave up during the crazy run on prices. And many people back then ended up paying much more for a home than the actual appraised value. I can tell you that buyers looking for a home today are in a much better position than they were during the past year and a half. And many buyers are now able to buy a home with less pressure and frustration. And these buyers are locking in their monthly payments and starting to build wealth for their families. And these are things that you simply can't do when you're paying rent to a landlord. As most people know, we aren't seeing rent decreases. In fact, most renters have already received an increase this year. So now really might be the right time to get back out and begin your home search again. And if you're not sure where to start, take a few minutes and watch our next video. It will show you exactly what you need to do in order to get started.